So we are going to come into a child's pose. Let's bring our big toes to touch at the back of our mats or grounds, wherever you are. And you want to sit deep into your pelvic floor here. So the concept is that your glutes touch the heels of your feet. So go ahead and sit down and kind of nestle in there for a minute before we come all the way down. And I'm going to start reading to you this yogic passage for today. Now, this is restorative stretching. I do have a deep yogic background and strong yogic influence. However, I've kind of taken the typical yoga and its poses out of the equation so that it can relate to everybody. Because either you're into yoga or you're not. But ideally, if you're into yoga, you can kind of tolerate doing boot camps. You can tolerate doing stretching because it's a very similar concept. So there will be classes where we kind of do a little more yogic flow. There will be classes where it's just literally like what we did, weights, squats, and arm work. That being said, take a deep breath into your belly. Feel how your belly pushes out, or at least it should be. Open mouth, exhale. That belly comes in. Feel your belly button connect to your spine. Our breath is our conversation with the world. Just let that sit for a minute. Our breath is our conversation with the world. Take a deep breath in. And when you're ready with your exhale, start to walk your fingers out in front of you. And then if you can, draw your forehead to the ground. If you're unable to make that connection, or let's say you want to take it easy right now, because we're going to be in this posture for a bit, go ahead and grab a block or a pillow and simply find your height and rest your forehead there. Lifting the ground higher up to make that connection, right? So find what you need and take it in through the nose. Your belly expands towards the floor. Out through the mouth. Nice release here. Our breath is our conversation with the world. For those of you that are just joining us, we're in a child's pose. Big toes to touch at the back of your neck. Take your knees to the far edges of your mat. Breathe into your pelvic floor as your glutes meet the tops of your heels. Exhale, sit down onto the earth. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, walk your palms out. Bring your forehead down towards the earth, or grab a block and a pillow to prop yourself up on. Our breath is our communication with the world. With every inhale, reaching your fingertips further away from your body. And with every exhale, sinking your forehead deeper into the earth. I will read our passage one more time for the day before we begin. Through our breath, we connect to the world around us. When we inhale, the world rushes into our lungs. When we exhale, we offer our breath back out into the world. Right? That infinity loop, that karmic loop I always speak of, that what you put out, you get back. Our breath is an intimate interaction with our surroundings. Like a meaningful exchange with a loved one, there is a give and take, just like in yoga, right? That push to pull, when you're standing in your mountain pose and you're pressing into the four corners of your feet. Yet at the same time, you're lifting your fingertips closer and closer to the sky in opposition. That push to pull, that exchange, that give and take, an absorption and a response. With each complete breath, we take in what is around us, assimilate what nourishes us, and release what we don't need, what no longer serves us. Our breath is our constant conversation with the world. Breathing deeper into your child's pose. 3 more breaths here, reaching those fingertips further away from your body. Exhale, sinking your third eye to the ground. Maybe rocking your forehead from left to right. Feeling that push to pull of this position as your palms are grounded, yet your arms, your hands push you back to stretch your spine. You tuck your tailbone down towards your heels, towards the earth, and you feel that energetic line swoop down. Last breath in. As you exhale, start to walk your palms over to the left. Take that block or pillow out if you have it. Place your left palm down on the ground. Stack your right palm right on top. And then draw your forehead towards the earth if possible. If not, just simply allow your head to sink through your biceps as it falls heavy. Reaching further to the left with every inhale. Pressing that right hip down, pinning it back to the earth with every exhale. Feeling this stretch in your right side body. We hold these poses a little bit longer in restorative classes so that we can flush out the systems behind the muscles. Release the fascia and heal on a deeper level. Stay for another 3 breaths here. With every inhale, walking those fingertips further away. With every exhale, pressing those hips towards the earth. Last inhale here. With your exhale, come back through center. And then walk your palms over to the right. Press your right palm into the earth. Stack your left on top of it. Draw your forehead down towards the ground. With every inhale, reaching those fingertips away towards the right even further. With every breath out, tucking that left hip down, pinning it down to the ground. Feeling the stretch on the left side of your body this time. With every inhale, finding space, flushing out your organs, your side body. With every exhale, releasing what no longer serves us. Our breath is our communication with the world, using it to communicate with the world we want around us. Releasing what is toxic and it inhibits us from being the best we can be. And then choosing to draw in love and sending out love instead of fear. Stay for 2 more breaths here. Opening up that left side body. Releasing what no longer serves you. Setting intention, drawing in what you want, what you need. manifesting your heart's desires. With your next exhale, coming back to center. Taking a last child's pose here, reaching those fingertips even further away. Draw your forehead down and stay for 3 breaths. Becoming aware of the space that you've created. Maybe your toes are tingling. Maybe your thighs are burning because you did transformative boot camp with me before this. Next inhale, start to walk your palms back in towards your body. Roll out your neck from left to right, and then from right to left. Making circles with your head. Remove the hair from your face. Rock on top of your knees, planting your palms in front of you for a minute. Go ahead and straighten out your knees a little bit, more hips width distance, and then flip your toes into the earth so that you press into your toes. We're going to release the fascia on the bottom of our feet. Now when you're ready, start to sit back down towards your heels, finding that level of comfort, yet release. It's not going to feel that great to release the fascia, but be aware of the sensations and why it's actually a good thing. And why you should be releasing, right? The bottom of your feet. Your feet support you. They're your foundation. They walk for you every day. If you've got a block or a pillow, you can go ahead and lift up, put it long ways, and kind of sit down on it if you want. I encourage you, though, to go without a prop so that you can really sink into your fascia here. And now to distract you, let's do an arm stretch. Arms overhead, reach for the sky. Bend your left elbow. Take your right hand, press into your left elbow as you start to walk your left fingertips further down your back. Feeling this stretch in your left tricep and side body into your armpit. Your feet are probably burning. Woohoo! Inhale, fingertips high, switch it out, bend that right elbow, press your left palm onto your right elbow as you walk your right fingertips down your back. Ooh, your feet are really screaming if you're not using a prop, and breathe in. Stay for another cycle of breath, release that right tricep. Ooh, exhale, palms to the earth, rock forward, flip the tops of your feet to the earth, and start to pedal out your feet as we send energy and oxygen, massaging the top fascia of our feet here. Go ahead and find a nice tabletop pose. Belly button into your spine. Gaze down at the ground. Inhale, belly drops low, gaze comes high. Cow pose. Exhale, cat, round and curl. Your belly button comes into your spine. Inhale, drop your belly low. Exhale, round and curl. Taking a few cycles of cow and cat here. Allowing your spine to open up. Maybe taking extra organic movements that feel nice. If you want to open up your forearm, you can flip your fingertips to face your kneecaps. Press your palms into the earth. And then take your modified cow and cat. As you press into your fingers and roll your weight towards your fingertips, you feel that release in your forearms and in your wrists. Slowly making your way back to your neutral tabletop pose. If you deviated from it, press into your left palm. Inhale, right fingertips high. Exhale, roll out your shoulder clockwise and counterclockwise, at least 2 to 3 times in each direction. Lifting your right fingertips high to the sky. When you're done, roll out your wrist. And with your exhale, swoop your right arm through, thread the needle. Bring your right ear down towards the ground. Walk your left fingertips out in front of you if you'd like. With every breath in, reach your left fingertips further away. And with every breath out, pulling your right fingertips further through. Stay for 2 cycles of breath, opening up your shoulder space. And with your next inhale, starting to walk your left fingertips back towards your face. Inhale, left, palm down, right fingertips high. Exhale, right palm to the earth. Switch it out. Inhale, left fingertips high. Exhale, roll out your left arm, your shoulder, taking clockwise and counterclockwise circular motions. 3 in each direction if you did so on the other side. Inhale, left fingertips high, roll out your wrist. And when you're ready, exhale, swoop it through, thread the needle, pull your left arm through your right armpit space, walk your right palms out if you'd like. With every breath in, pulling the crown of your head away from your tailbone. And with every exhale, pulling that left palm further through. Staying for another 2 cycles of breath. What can you let go of? Where do your thoughts go in these moments when you find stillness? Next, inhale, starting to walk your right palm in. Left fingertips high to the sky. Exhale, left palm down. Maybe take a cow and a cat to neutralize out. Come back to your neutral tabletop. Press your toes into the earth. Inhale, lift your knees off the ground. Exhale, roll over your toes, spike your hips towards the sky, downward facing dog. Pedal it out, stretching your calf muscles, your gastrocnemius, as you take your little pedal dance and walk it out. When you're ready, find stillness in your down dog. Press into the 4 corners of your palms. Let your gaze fall down and back between your legs. Up through your thighs and knee region. Lift your heels from the earth just a little bit, bending your knees so that your lower back can really stretch and relax here. With every breath in, pulling the crown of your head towards the ground as you press your palms back, right? That push to pull we spoke about. Go ahead and drop your knees towards the earth and then shoot your hips higher to the sky. Come back into your down dog. Nice bend in your knees, flat spine. Inhale. Exhale, simply walk your feet right behind your palms. And then step your feet hips width distance, if not wider. Deep bend in your knees as we come into a ragdoll pose. Capture opposite palm to opposite elbow. Your gaze goes back and up, allowing your head to just fall heavy. Letting go of the tension in your shoulders. Maybe swaying from left to right. 2 more breaths. Release your fingertips towards the earth. Take a deep bend in your left knee. Press your left palm in the center of the ground between your feet. Inhale, right fingertips lift towards the sky in your ragdoll twist. Allow your gaze to stay down at the ground, out to the side wall, or if you'd like a challenge, up towards the ceiling. Stay for 2 cycles of breath. And when you're ready, with an exhale, your right fingertip comes down. Inhale, switch it out. Take a deep bend in that right knee. Press that right palm with your exhale in the center spot between your feet. Inhale, left fingertips high towards the sky. Ragdoll twist here on the other side. Gaze is out at the side, down at the ground, or for a challenge, up at your left fingertips. 2 more rounds of breath. Next, exhale, left fingertips to the earth. Slowly start to toe heel your feet into the ground. Inhale. Find a halfway lift as your toes come to touch at the center of your mat. If you need a little space for your knees, that's okay. Create a flat back as you pull your belly button into your spine. Your gaze is down at the ground. Inhale, crown of your head pulls away from your tailbone. Exhale, lift your heels from the earth as you tent your fingertips on the ground. And then sink your glutes towards your heels, round, tuck, and curl. Draw your forehead in towards your knees, leaving your heels lifted as you stretch the back side of your neck. Maybe close your eyes as you turn inward. Breathing a little bit deeper with each round. You are almost there, friends. Deep breath in. Exhale, sit back on your glutes. Kick your feet out in front of you as you pull your glutes, the muscles we were just working on, a little further out so that you can feel your bones hit the ground. Gentle bend in the knees. Option to use your blocks or your pillows under your knees or to frame your knees here as well. Inhale, fingertips towards the sky. Exhale, reach for your feet after you lift up in your hips. Pour over as you draw your forehead towards your kneecaps. Allow your head to hang heavy. With every inhale, the crown of your head comes towards the top of your feet. With every exhale, relaxing deeper into your forward fold. With every breath in, growing your spine longer. With every breath out, releasing something. What no no longer serves you? How are you speaking to yourself here in this moment? Two more rounds of breath here. Maybe starting to straighten out your legs if you crave that hamstring stretch. If you were doing leg day with us before this. And if you missed our transformative boot camp, it's every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Every Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Eventually, it'll be offered on weekends. But for the next 2 weeks, it's offered here live for free before we start our Get Out of Your Head and Back into Your Body Fitness Challenge with a prize for a free stay and admittance to our end of April Fitness Summit. So tune in for more info or reach out in a message. Slowly start to roll up with your next inhale. With your exhale, remove the blocks and start to roll down onto your spine. We'll take a bridge here, option to use a block. Press the bottoms of your feet into the earth right below your glutes. Press your palms into the ground right by your side body. Have a block nearby in case you want to use it. With your next inhale, your hips rise. Press the four corners of your feet and your palms into the earth. Squeeze your glutes and hold as you inhale. Puff your belly out. Exhale, your belly flattens. Option to take a block. Find which height you'd like. And sink your tailbone into that side of the block, alleviating some of that glute work, especially if you were just working out with us. And for those of you that are loving this restorative stretch, 6 p.m. Tuesdays, Pacific Standard Time, 4 p.m. Thursdays, Pacific Standard Time, you can catch us. Eventually, it'll be offered on Sundays and a part of our fitness challenge too. So just stay tuned or reach out for more info. Staying here for 2 more cycles of breath with the block. Maybe kicking your feet out straight if you'd like to allow your hip flexors to really relax here. And again, pushing that belly out with each breath in, seeing it grow like a Buddha. And watching it fall flat with every exhale. When you're ready, starting to walk your feet back in towards center, towards your glutes. Press into the 4 corners of your feet. Inhale, hips rise. Remove the block. Exhale, slowly roll down. Bring your knees into your chest. Start to rock from left to right, massaging the tops of your glutes. When you're ready, stamp the bottoms of your feet towards the sky, happy baby pose. Reach for the inside or outside edges of your feet or ankles, whatever is within reach. Your tailbones on the ground, rock from left to right. If you crave deeper stretches, go ahead and press your right knee towards the earth, kick your left leg straight. Feel that in your hamstring, your inner thigh. Hold for 2 breaths, and then switch it out by bending that left knee towards the earth, kicking that right foot out, flexing those toes towards your face. Feel that stretch in your right thigh, your right glute and hamstring. Hold for 2 breaths. And when you're ready, bring those knees in towards your center. Wrap your arms around your shins. Draw your forehead towards your knees. Take a deep breath in and hold at the top. Dedicate your breath to someone you love. Another sip of air in. Dedicate your breath to someone you're not fond of. Last sip of air in for you, for love. Open mouth, exhale. Kick your feet out long. Allow your arms to fall down at your sides. Palm side facing up to receive. Your feet fan out to their sides. Maybe your shoulders roll under you so that your heart rises towards the sky. In through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Allow your tongue to fall from the top of your mouth. Your eyes to sink deeper into their sockets. With each breath in, feeling heavier on the ground. With each breath out, feeling your body lift off of the earth. Choosing to stay here in this sweet Shavasana. Where do your thoughts go in these moments when you find stillness? How do you speak to yourself when the world around you is quiet? How can we learn to be kinder to ourselves? To embrace more of what we love. Right here in these moments. That we have a choice. We can choose to rewire our patterns, to set intention as we release what no longer serves us, drawing in, manifesting what we desire. You can linger here in your Shavasana as long as you'd like. But when you're ready to awaken to your evening or morning, depending where you are, slowly start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Roll out your ankles and wrists. Rock your head from left to right. good morning stretch, pointing your toes out long in front of you. Reaching your arms way back behind you. Roll over onto your favorite side, right or left. There is no wrong. Cradling your arm, your lower bicep like a pillow, framing your face. Pressing your top palm into the earth like a stand. We rise by lifting others. Press yourself up into a comfy seat when you're ready, with your eyes closed, facing the front of your mat. Bring your palms in a prayer pose at your heart space. Draw your forehead towards your fingertips, taking a deep breath in. May we do all things with kindness and with love as we heal our heart chakras here this week. Bring your hands to your lips, your mouth, your throat chakra, the center where you speak your truth. May we speak our truths with kindness and with love. Exhale. Bring your hands to your third eye space, that place between your eyes, your center of intuition. Take a deep breath in. May we see our truths and the truths of others without judgment. Open mouth, exhale. Namaste, as we bow to seal our practice.